Happy Monday to you all, and hope you're enjoying the long weekend if you're in Canada, or just enjoying the beginning of your week wherever you are. Now I'm going to talk today about this experience kit. The reason being, I was just on a Zoom this morning and they said we have limited quantity. So once this sells out, we don't know if it's going to be a month or longer before they come back on our site. So currently in Canada, it's $166 for this kit. All the instructions and everything are on here, which is great. Or a person could buy 5 and get 1 free, which is wonderful because if you have a spa, let's say for an example, and you want to have them on display in your spa, or maybe you want to give them as gifts, then it's really good, to have. So I'm going to talk about each product and talk about my experience with them. And if you leave comments below, I don't have my glasses on, so I may need to respond to them a little later. I'll see. I'm trying to get used to not wearing my glasses because they cause me migraines. So that's what I'm doing. So I've already double cleansed, and I don't go live either. So I'm totally out of my comfort zone, just to let you know. But I've already double cleansed. Now, double cleansing, if you know about Korean tradition and their culture, double cleansing is so important. So I started off with our oil cleanser, which is here, the oil cleanser. And, oh, you can't see it. Oil cleanser. Oil cleanser I started with. And then I always finish with a water-based cleanser afterwards. Some people do just use the oil cleanser if they have really super dry skin because they like to leave their skin, oily in a sense, like to get the oils absorbed. But it's recommended to finish with a water-based cleanser. The oil cleanser is so good to remove makeup and the extra sebum or the environment. There's pollution, and I don't know about you, but sometimes I sit like this, so the oils from your hands are on your face and everything else. So you want to get rid of that and then finish with a water-based cleanser, even if it's your own cleanser. So then the next step is I use this Too Faced oil mist. So you can see it has oil and water. Now, just so you know, a lot of products out there use distilled water. It doesn't hurt you or anything, but it doesn't benefit you. But they put that in the cosmetics, obviously to give it more volume for, you think that you're getting more for it. But we use lava energy water. So it's water from a volcano off of Jeju Island. It's a 400,000-year-old volcano, and the water has nutrients in it. So the nutrients actually benefit your skin. So that's what we put in our products, along with our Byung Pool. If you've been following me, we have a smart farm that grows our Byung Pool. We have a patent on it, so nobody in the world is using this lava energy water or our giant Byung Pool because we have a patent on it. So the only other people using the water from Jeju Island are those for drinking water, but not for skincare. So that's a huge benefit. So this, if you're just starting out though with our products, and you might want to start slow. So you might want to start just with the cleanser and the moisturizer, or maybe just the moisturizer for an example, and then slowly introduce the products to your skin, because you don't know, these are cosmeceuticals, so it's not like North American skincare that just sits on top and then you need things that rub on your face to try and get it in. These actually go into the layers of your skin. So, and this smells so nice, and I actually use this during the day too, because it not only smells nice, but it hydrates, moisturizes your skin. If I'm going out, before I go out, I spray just to give me that extra glow. It's just so nice to use. So, but if you are new, you might want to, maybe use this at the end, or just get used to our products first. Now, for me personally, I dove right in. I dove in with all of the products, and I actually purged for the first week. I turned red and I had a burning feeling, and I'm like, nope. I said to my friend, I don't want to use them. Don't like it. All the steps. I was never a skincare person. I did use skincare previously, but I didn't notice the changes, and it was just a couple steps. before that, I was a soap and water girl. And so that was not good. But I purged, I turned red. It irritated my skin, and I'm like, I don't want to bother. And she said, just keep going, which I did. Thankfully, because if you saw my before picture, it is like horrific. I'm 61, so thank goodness that she told me to hang in there and stick to it. But the next product, the next product is our Calming Balance Gel. It has 24 karat gold in it too, and you only need a little bit. You only need a little bit. And I've used this for sunburns, irritated skin. In winter, my ankles, of all things, get really, really itchy. So I use it on there. I also have a skin condition that happens on my torso. So I've used it on there to calm down. If you have redness or anything, this is really good to use. If like in the summer with sunburns, put it in the fridge and then apply it. It's just so nice. Now, when I have a sunburn, I only use this and I never put anything on top. But on my skin, because this can keep your skin moisturized for a long time. But I always like to apply other products on top because then it really keeps the moisture in. So that's just a tip. So even if you used a cleanser and you used the Calming Balance Gel and then finish with the moisturizer, you could do like just little steps. That's the good thing with this experience kit. First off, too, they're refillable. Most of these are refillable, so I bring them traveling, which is awesome. But it gives you a chance to try the products to see if you even, how's your skin reacting to it? Were you using chemicals on your skin prior? If you were, you might want to give your skin like a week break before you start into these. But the next step that I use, we have something, you might have seen some of my posts talking about Boo Say Boo, Booster Serum and Booster. So this is just so great. Again, it has our Beyond Pool in it and the Lava Energy Water. And the booster, if you're just starting out, you might want to do just booster serum and not finish with booster at the end. Some people, which we just learned, they do booster, serum, booster, serum, booster. So they do it more than just once, and they're noticing such an amazing change in their skin. I don't always have the time. So I always do booster, serum, booster. And I do this every single morning, even when I travel, because I just love how my skin turns out. And our serum is just so nice too. And it's all of our products have just beautiful packaging. We actually just won an award for it. But our serum, when you turn, see how that pops up? That pops up to show you the amount that you need. So very handy. And okay, I'm trying to do this in the camera instead of a mirror. So we'll see how that works. And I always put it on my neck too. Whatever I have left over, I put wherever. And these products, if you're using our collagen mask, the booster absorbs the collagen mask into your skin. So I use the collagen mask once a week, but I forgot to do it yesterday. So I try to remember once a week. And the funny thing is I always thought, and in between, I'm going to speed this up a little bit just for timing. It's always good to let it absorb into your skin so you can fan, to help dry it a little faster. I even have a cute little fan, that you could use, dry your skin a little faster. It's better if you can have it absorb into your skin before you apply the next one. But sometimes people are in a rush and you just can't do that. So then I finish again with the booster. So Boo Say Boo. And usually I would do my neck and down in my chest as well. But of course I have a shirt on and I'm on live. So I'm not doing that at the moment. But the funny thing is when I saw people who were using good skincare and they had this glow to them, I thought, oh, their face is oily, it's greasy, I didn't understand the look. But I tell you, after going to conferences and seeing a lot of people there, even from Korea, they're gorgeous skin. Like their skin is flawless. They start young. I so wish that I understood skincare and understood about taking care of my skin, because I certainly would have started way younger than in my late 50s. I started using these when I was 59. So yeah, a little late, but you know what? The saying, it's never too late to start. That's what I have to say. So this cream, or dermatology cream, is incredible. We sold 40 million of these in South Korea in the first few years, with the highest competition in South Korea. If you know South Korea, they are known obviously for Korean skincare, and we sold over 40 million so far of these, and our sales were 2.5 billion with a B, not million. So that goes to say something about the products. And just so you know, like, if you see Korean skincare everywhere, if it's not made in South Korea, it's not authentic. I'm just gonna let you know. We grow most of our ingredients. We have a lab with doctors, technicians, like everybody's there to make sure the ingredients are safe, because we avoid 3,000 ingredients in our products, because we want our products to be the safest for you. So we have a lab, we have our smart farm. It's 150,000 plus square feet, just growing our giant byung pool. So incredible. I hope to see it one day. I have friends who have been there. I have friends who have eaten the plant. So that's how safe our products are. We also have people, and I can't remember the name, but they'll put like a ton of this on and just let it sit for hours on their face, and then they kind of scrape off the extras. But this, it's so moisturizing. This is the great cream to start off. We have two lines. We have a Radianzone 100 line. We've just enhanced it, and I use that at night when I'm good, because I'll be honest, I would even have better results if I was consistent in my night routine, and I am not. I'm not consistent, and I'm honest with it. I don't know, I guess 59 years of not even having a skin routine. It's hard for me to get into all of this, but you know, it just finishes, locks everything in and gives a glow and moisturizes all day. And you can see, like, I love the looks of my skin. My skin looked dull before, and I never knew that. I never knew it looked dull until I started using skincare. So, you know, it's never too late at all. And something that is not in our kit, but I'll give you a little tip. Even if you wanted just like one ingredient, one product, this multi-stick balm, this I take everywhere. If you saw my trip in Europe a couple years ago, this went for sure everywhere in Europe, because you don't have to put it in that liquid bag. We travel with carry-on, but this is so good for your lips. And I actually, at night, I'll put it on my 11s, I'll put it under my eye. Sometimes even before I go out, instead of just using the Too Faced Oil Mist, I'll use this on my cheeks just to give a glow, because it looks so nice. Like, you just feel, I don't know what the word is. I'm so much more confident. If you've been following my journey, this eye, I've had 4 surgeries on it, not for eyesight, but because it was lazy and it was in Never Never Land. And my last 2 surgeries were during the pandemic, and my eye never opened up all the way. It's always red. It hurts. It's been in pain for, it'll be 5 years or 6, 20. It's a long time since the one. And then they tried to correct it, and it was worse off than they thought, so it wouldn't correct. And I've had so many people, in my life, tease me about it because my eye would be wherever. During the pandemic, it was awful because people backed up thinking, oh, you're bad, you look at your eyes. And people, I've had strangers even question about it. And I was so self-conscious about it. But now, I don't really notice it as much. And I don't know if my eyelid is gradually lifting because my eye, I don't know if it's because my skin looks good, that my eye looks better, but it doesn't seem to bother me as much. So, yeah, I just love that. Love it. And I just don't concentrate on my eye. Now I just look at my glow. So as I mentioned, this is limited supply. I was told this morning they only brought in a small supply. So once it's sold out, and we don't know when or if they're coming back. I mean, we obviously hope they come back because it's such a great product and such a great way to try out our products, especially in our ICD line. And if you need information, if you want the link to the site, let me know. If you have any questions, I didn't see questions come on here, so I'm sure it's all good, but I will check after because, as I said, I was busy and I usually do it in the mirror, not in a camera. But thanks for joining me, and I wish you an amazing day and a great week ahead. Take care. Okay, now I have to figure out how to end this. It goes to show how long I've gone on live. Okay, isn't that something? You have to stick with me for a little while yet. There used to be like an end. So, wow. I don't know. Well, anyways, I do wish you all a great day. And it's still going, still going, still going. If anybody knows how I need to end this. Oh, maybe I just X out. Maybe? We'll see. Oh, end live. There we go.